Funny story, I guess it's not funny, but I was in a boat accident when I was 8 years old, and it ended in litigation. And so I just remember our attorney at that time being calming and kind of getting us through that process as we went to trial. And I kind of wanted to do that for other people. So actually decided that at a really young age. I got my undergraduate degree in personal financial management at Mizzou. Go Tigers! I would say just analyzing things from a very practical perspective, weighing pros and cons. Pretty much just analysis of anything you have to decide to do, things like that. So away from the office, obviously my kids' sporting events have always been fun. We also like to boat, just spend time outdoors when the weather's nice, which can't wait for that to come around again. The biggest estate planning that I hear is usually people thinking that if you get a will, you avoid probate, which is absolutely not the case. A will by itself doesn't avoid probate. There's more you have to do. Usually that it's not as complex as they think it's going to be, and it doesn't have necessarily a judge breathing down their neck. That you can do it in a rather simple manner, especially if you have the help of an attorney. A lot of times people don't understand that there are pros and cons to those kind of cases. With workers' compensation, while your case is pending, you're going to get money for medical benefits, you're going to get money for lost time, things like that. Whereas if it's a car accident case, you don't get any kind of compensation until the case is finally over. So sometimes that's really difficult for people if they've been out of work, injured, things like that. So that's an important distinction between the two types of cases. Well, obviously, my children are my biggest accomplishment, but aside from my children, just being able to help clients, whether the case ends up being a big case or a small case, when a client comes to us and says that we've helped them, that we've made a difference in their lives, obviously that's a huge accomplishment. I used to be a mental checklist person. As I've gotten older, I really need that to-do list, and I have them everywhere. I have a cat and a dog at my house, but if I have to pick, I'm a dog person.